As we all know, Stephen A. Smith has been on the media blitz for the past 2 weeks, ever since his courtside confrontation with LeBron at the Knicks vs. Lakers game. It's been all over social media, so I won't waste time rehashing what you've already seen. Instead, let's get straight to the point. As you can see, LeBron wasn't feeling what Stephen A. had to say, rightfully so. He was pleading with him as a father, asking him to stop putting his son on blast like he sent him off to sell drugs or join the gang. Bronny is simply playing professional basketball, chasing his dream, and honestly, who wouldn't want their father to help make that dream a reality? Now, let's take a look at Stephen A. the next day on First Take. He claimed on Twitter that he didn't want to respond, but let's be real, this is exactly what he lives for as an entertainer.
That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry.
Stephen A.'s initial response seems like he was understanding while LeBron approached him, but I guess the online comments got to his head because his tone quickly changed. Instead of keeping the same energy, he doubled down and took a different approach. He then went on Gil's Arena to share how he really felt about the situation. Let's take a listen.
I thought it was weak. I thought it was some bullshit.
I find it funny that Stephen A. called this move weak, when just a few weeks ago, he also thought it was weak that LeBron had Rich Paul reach out to him privately about his comments.
A couple of people text me and pissed me off, and they know who they are. People close to LeBron James talking to me about questioning him as a father.
So which is it, Stephen A.? Both moves can't be considered weak. Stephen A. loves to brag about how players always know where to find him at games, but when it's LeBron, suddenly it's a weak move? Yeah, okay. I'm not buying that narrative. If anything, confronting someone face to face when you see them is the opposite of weak. Stephen A. claims he wasn't talking bad about Bronny, but that's a straight up lie. He literally had Bronny lowlights playing in the background while he was criticizing LeBron. That alone tells you everything.
You said you fucking with my son. Oh, I wasn't. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Wasn't about your son. I know he's number 55. Huh? Bronny James has played in 13 NBA games. Ladies and gentlemen, he's averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds.
What's really crazy is how Stephen A. didn't give Bronny any grace, especially wasn't considering the kid suffered cardiac arrest less than 2 years ago. And let's not forget, Stephen A. himself lost a child for unknown reasons. As a father, you'll think he'd understand why LeBron is pushing for his son, but I guess when you're on the ESPN Michael Jordan payroll, the money blinds you from basic human decency. And I know people throw around the payroll talk all the time, but just take a listen to this clip.
The one and only Michael Jordan has called me to correct the error of my way. Told me that his quote, shut the hell up, listen to what I say, put Magic Johnson as your top point guard of all time.
Stop it. Get some help.
A so-called sports analyst who claims to be a student of the game just admitted to letting someone else dictate what he says? How does that make sense? How is he still credible? Then he tried to spin the narrative that LeBron was mad about something other than the Bronny comments. Let's take a listen.
I ain't Shannon Sharp. It ain't GOAT status this way. My GOAT is Michael Jordan.
Come on now, let's be real. LeBron couldn't care less that Stephen A., who averaged 1.5 points and 1 assist in college, thinks MJ is the GOAT and he's number 2. That's not the issue here. The media loves to spin their own narrative, even after the person told them exactly what they had a problem with.
35,000 points, eclipsing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with over 38,000, ultimately 40,000, now 50,000, another all-star appearance, another 50-point game, whatever. Ain't my GOAT.
Stephen A. just literally admitted no matter what player accomplishes what, no matter their stats or accolades, Michael Jordan would always be number 1. Why do we have such bias in the media? But that's not the point here. It's the unfair mistreatment of the 55th pick. Out of the other 59 players drafted, we haven't heard a peep about their struggles, only Bronny's. And for what? Anyone who follows basketball knew this was expected. Every other rookie is allowed to learn on the job, and rightfully so. So why shouldn't Bronny get the same opportunity? The 55th pick isn't drafted to be a starter from day one. He's a project, just like most rookies. And all rookies deserve time to develop and improve. Let's just give him that chance. But anyway, despite all the hate and internet trolls, Bronny has kept his head down and put in the work. He's improved a lot and will only continue to get better. So let's cut the hate and push more positivity. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.